Yes, welcome back. Still had Factor 91.3 Nigeria in Port Harcourt, your number one talk news and sport radio station. I'm Dio. It's 10 minutes gone past 5 p.m. at the moment, and the conversation does continue right now. Let's talk about the situation with certain former staff of the Julius Berger construction company, who, by the way, have been declared wanted here in River State. I remember the story. This was a part of our news on the news last week. Yeah, I think this was on the news last week. Yeah, on our news last week. Where is it again? Here somewhere. So just a while ago. All right, here we are. Now, River State has declared 3 people wanted for alleged criminal activities and harassment of contractors, particularly Julius Berger Nigeria PLC in the state. A statement by the Governor's Special Assistant Media, Kelvin Ibiri, listed the wanted men to include Gift Elenuo, Chiboso Gloria Joku, and Tambari Godwin Gara. Recall that workers at the various ongoing flyover constructions in Port Harcourt continued their protests yesterday as they gathered around the water lines demanding better pay from Julius Berger. One of the protesting workers said police attempted to disrupt their march, harassing and shooting into the air. Let's hear what this demonstrator had to say about this development.
We meet Commissioner of Police yesterday. He come and meet us at Julius Berger main yard at Ayamakala at Garage there. So when the Commissioner of Police come, so he now took 5 people to government house. And yesterday government gave them appointment to come today by 11 to 12. So this morning we are preparing to go to government house. Police people just come from nowhere, harass us, started shoot, go on the air.
Oh, remember that was last week. Earlier today, this was on the news, an update to that situation. One of the persons declared wanted by the River State government for alleged criminal activities and harassment of contractors in the state, Tambari Gbara, says he's not a criminal. Mr. Gbara told our correspondent that he was working with Julius Berger, but was sacked and declared wanted for demanding for a staff post or transport allowance for staff of the company working at Ayamakala. He appealed to the River State government to reconsider its action against him and others and asked the company to reinstate them, noting that they have not committed any offence. Let's hear what Mr. Gbara, Tambari Gbara, had to say to our correspondent who caught up with him, and I do imagine asked him a question or two on this development.
As we speak, the first thing that we noticed on the 7th of September, when I got to work, my timekeeper told me that I've been given a termination letter, that the 3 of us that attended that meeting, we've been terminated from job. So I want them to restrain us back, and then the city train should be given to our yard, or if they know they cannot provide the city train, they should pay the transport allowance. That's it. We are not demanding for much. At least we are human. We know how the economic situation is.
Also, another person that wanted, Chiboso Gloria Joku, said that he was a former staff of Julius Berger. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Among those that declared wanted, they declared me wanted because I am asking for a city train bus, that long white bus, that will come at Ayamakala. So whenever we close work, the bus will carry us to our general hospital so we can locate our since last year, that I started work with Julius Berger, 2020. Now, they are not giving us any city. That thing has caused an accident to one of our co-workers, carpenter, okay? And every time we have a super meeting every Monday morning, we talk about it, they should give us city train. So the way they called a meeting on the 17th of August, we now dedicate ourselves from Ayamakala. When we went there, I asked for the city train. I did not steal, I did not fight, I did not vandalize any company property, just because of that incident of having the city train.
All right, that's the position of those sacked workers of Julius Berger, who, by the way, very important, have been declared wanted by the River State government. So I'm sure there are several talking points here. Should the sacked workers be declared wanted based on the information available? Because the River State government that's declared them wanted, to the best of my knowledge, hasn't given any clear-cut insight or explanation as to what the offences of this person are, what crimes they actually did commit. One can only go by the information that's in the public domain at the moment. So based on that, should these sacked workers, or should they have been sacked in the first place, and since they have been sacked, should they have been declared wanted by the River State government? Now, earlier, and I did mention this at the start of the show today at about 3 o'clock, that I will be having a guest for this conversation. I was billed to be joined by Tamberi Igbara, former Julius Berger staff who has been declared wanted by the River State government. He was supposed to join me via phone for this conversation from an undisclosed location, of course. Remember, he's been declared wanted. However, I received some communication from him some minutes ago, and I think it might be safe to read that on air. Good evening, sir. Please, in regards to the interview, I can't come on again by 5 p.m. because of my state of health now, and secondly, for my safety purpose. Thanks for your total understanding. And all attempts at reaching him have proved futile. But the conversation must continue nonetheless. What do you make of this development based on the information available in the public space? Even though I was hoping for to learn more from my guest, but sadly he's concerned for his health and his safety, and for those reasons he will not be joining the conversation. But let's get your take. The lines are open. 0817 923 0002 or 0003 0817 923 0007 as well. We are live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp is on 0809 030 6416. Also, we're live on YouTube. Search for Nigeria Info PH. Hello, Hartford, welcome.
Yeah, Dayo, good evening, my brother. Greet you very well. This is Henry from Olurumibo.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, I think it's so unfortunate that the River State government will declare an innocent man wanted because they came out to agitate and to protest for something that the injustice that is happening to them that are working with Julius Berger. I think it's unfair because when the governor started this flyover of 18, he said the flyover will create employment. And now the way they are paying the workers are not the way they are supposed to pay them. And the people protested for the company to pay them their due salaries, what they agreed with state government. And now the state government is coming to collaborate with the Julius Berger to declare this young man wanted. It's so unfortunate. The Rivers people should see the kind of government we have today. When we keep on shouting that the government of today has failed, they did not have in fact, the masses at heart. I think it's so unfortunate.
But you've declared this person innocent. Well, that suggests that you are judge, jury, executioner in the matter.
The reason why I say the young man is innocent is that this young man just came up to protest with some of the workers. Did he fight any of the expatriates? The answer is no. Did he steal their property? The answer is no. What is the offense that the River State government will come up to declare this young man wanted? No, now it's unfair. Please, Governor Wike should understand that tomorrow he will leave that office. Some other person will take over that place. He should understand that. Please, let him stop this witch hunting government. It won't help us in River State.
We've got Tamla from OGR. You're welcome. Please go ahead.
Yes, permit me to cite two incidents before I say what I want to say. I once worked for a company, I think the 90s, an oil servicing company. There were contractors to a company that was the contractor to a major, one of the international oil companies. Now, the issue was that our employer, we were told, applied for management costs, stated rather, stayed for management costs, stated for staff salaries, stated for staff equipment, and all the other paraphernalia that go with their proposals. He was given fully, but to pay us, he had to cut our salary to about 60%. Let's say he put for 3 or 5 safety equipment, safety facilities. He will give us only 1. The thing raised issues, and it filtered back to the white man here. And the white man questioned him twice. To the point he refused to be to the point that the white man stopped the contract. Again, I had a cousin that works in Shell that went to my level, that went to Brunei, and he came back and he said, look, it is Nigerians that are undoing Nigerians. Because the same salary they stated as some of these companies have a universal condition of service and all that across the globe. But when it comes to Nigeria's case, our own Nigerians who are in management cadre, we say don't give them. If you give them, you will cause industrial disharmony. If you give them, you will spoil them, you will do this, you will do that. Because you cannot go to an Arab country, for instance, and maltreat them, and they will look at you. So when they come here, so for me, for the governor, the number one citizen that's supposed to protect his own, to be joining sides with Julius Berger is a huge suspect. Maybe he has an investment there, he has not told us. No, one day we'll find out. Okay? It's unfair. What are those men saying? You're calling them criminals? The governor championing to what did they criminalize? What did they see? What did they do? Okay? So
but we don't have that information. If they, for example, stole something, we don't have that information.
Yes, okay, well. But even if they stole, is it for the government to come? Are they proving that the all reasonable doubt? Is there no court? They are killing people in Ogoni. Has it gone there to champion the safety in other places? When they killed this boy in Koko, did he come out? But Julius Berger immediately has come out. It's a suspect, a good suspect. There's something the governor has in Julius Berger they have not told. One day we'll find out. Okay? But I want to appeal to the governor. Please, don't join sides. Even if it's based on the law, protect the citizens, not illegally, but give them balanced, fair, and just hearing and full course. Second, let me also beg Julius Berger. Today you are dancing you are the favorite of the governor. The same broom will pursue the first wife, then will pursue you too. So let them be wise in dealing with citizens. Let them not trap. They have profited in one of the most companies that profited in this country and in this state. Billions of naira of contracts. How many companies in this state have got that kind of favor? Today they are even their staff some of them are behaving. They drive carelessly. They behave like lords. They don't respect citizens again. They block you. You know when you talk to them, they assault you just because they are the favors of the governor. It's not fair. It doesn't make sense. Please, Your Excellency, pardon those boys. Look at their matter. Treat them fairly. You're giving your better billions. They should pay the workers. Because the workers will do the job. Their senior staff are being paid well. Then the field workers, you don't want to pay them, and they're asking for better pay, better conditions, and the accident and you're just dismissing them like that. Fellow Nigerians.
Time I'll get to hear from you. Alright. 23 minutes gone past 5 p.m. A reminder, we've got headlines at 5:30. Your take on the matter is still very much welcomed, by the way. Let's see. Hello, Hot Facts? Okay, so a reminder, we are live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. Via Facebook, Emeka Agba goes, today Governor Wike is agitating because VAT collection by FIRS, who has declared him the governor wanted. Now, even if those guys had done something wrong, it's the governor, the court, River is indeed in wrong hands. And Wamba Chinedu goes, Governor, leave them alone, they are not criminals. Hello, Hot Fact, welcome.
Hello, Dayo. Good evening.
Alright, go on.
Yeah. For me, I want to say the way we play politics here in Rivers State is...
Hello? 913, welcome.
Hello, Dayo. Good evening.
Alright, go ahead.
This is Mr. Marcos.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. I want to talk about the Julius Berger workers that have been declared wanted by the state government.
Yeah.
Please, I am not their solicitor. Neither did they ask me to beg on their behalf. But I know there is no way they can stand and fight the government. I am pleading on their behalf that the governor should pardon them and forgive them. It is not because they are innocent, like somebody will just raise up and say they are innocent. Anybody saying that is going contrary to the truth because he has never gone to hear from the governor, neither the police, neither Julius Berger. Anybody justifying the police now or condemning them is making a big mistake. But I want to beg the governor. So what are you begging for exactly?
What are you pleading for exactly?
Huh?
So what are you pleading for exactly?
What I am begging for, I know if those boys are being dragged, government is not getting anything from them. And it does not add anything to the work. It does not speed to the work. If the boys complain that they have not paid them what they're supposed to pay them, I think they have to look into that. If that is the only reason why they declare that, which I don't think, there must be one thing or the other, but I am begging on their behalf. If there is anything they've done, that there's no mention, government should forgive them and pardon them, just so that other people will take correction of. Because what we have from the government is that these people are trying to inch the work he's doing. I am not here to say it is truth or not. Neither am I condemning the boys. We should forgive them and pay them the letter they're supposed to be paid to.
All right, but yeah, from me as well. Do have a commercial break coming up shortly. Maybe before then, can I get something via WhatsApp? I suppose I possibly can. I see. I think that before the governor would have declared them wanted, they should have called them and know what the problem is and settled it by giving them fair hearing. All right. Also via WhatsApp, Governor Wike is just intimidating River State youths always. It's obvious his government has no interest in the youths. Okay. Your guest doesn't want to come online again because you're pre-informed the masses of his interview. Definitely people that know him might have called him not to grant the interview again. Dukwe said that. The commercial break comes up now. Discussions continue afterwards. Please stay with us.
Keeping up with political issues and developments around you, only on Nigeria Info.
And now, Hard Facts. Hard Facts with Dio.
Welcome back. Still had Factor 91.3 Nigeria info here in Port Harcourt. It's 5:30 p.m. now. A break before the headlines. Discussions continue afterwards. Please stay with us.
Headline News, Nigeria Info on
92.3.
Headline News.
Hello, thanks for staying tuned. Here are the headlines. Stranded resident of Mpogo waterfront in Port Harcourt appeal for alternative accommodation as Governor Wike orders demolition of their shanties. Special advisor to President Buhari Ajuri Ingilale faults insinuations Lagos rivers generate major part of country's VAT. Rivers NSCDC denies illegal detention allegations. Hundreds of inmates escape as gunmen attack Kogi prison. Kidnapped Zamfara students regain freedom. On the foreign scene, North Korea tests new long-range cruise missile. In business, hundreds of billions of naira lost as Nigeria's Twitter ban lingers. In entertainment, popular American singer John Bellion hinted will be collaborating with Nigerian Grammy Award winner Burna Boy. In sports, Portugal captain Cristiano Ronaldo says moving back to Manchester United is best decision he has made. Those are the headlines. Details at 6 p.m. Contact our newsroom on 0818 90017. For more stories, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Thanks for listening. I'm Adedayo Elusakin. Good evening.
Surrounding is a collective effort.
Diseases could be avoided
with good hygiene practice. Be more responsible with how you dispose waste products. The environment will be better looking without litter and exposed garbage. We love our city clean. This message is from 92.3 Nigeria Info.
And now, Hard Facts.
Hard Facts with Dayo.
Hello, welcome back. Still had Factor 91.3 Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt, and 27 minutes ago before 6 p.m. The major news is up at 6. But for the moment, this was on the news last week regarding former workers or sacked workers of Julius Berger declared wanted by the River State government. River State government has declared 3 people wanted for alleged criminal activities and harassment of contractors, particularly Julius Berger Nigeria PLC in the state. A statement by the governor's special assistant media, Kelvin Ibiri, listed the wanted men to include Giftelen Chiboso Glory Ejeku and Tambari Godwin Barra. Recall that workers at the various ongoing flyover constructions in Port Harcourt continued their protests yesterday as they gathered around the water lines demanding better pay from Julius Berger. One of the protesting workers said police attempted to disrupt the march, harassing and shooting into the air.
We meet Commissioner of Police yesterday. He come and meet us at Julius Berger main yard at Ayamakala at Garage there. So when the Commissioner of Police come, so he now took 5 people to government house. And yesterday government gave them appointment to come today by 11 to 12. So this morning we are preparing to go to government house. Police people just come from nowhere, harass us, started shoot, go on the air.
Now, that was last week. Now, this is on the news earlier today. One of the persons declared wanted by the River State government for alleged criminal activities and harassment of contractors in the state, Tambari Barra, says he's not a criminal. Mr. Barra told our correspondent that he was working with Julius Berger but was sacked and declared wanted for demanding for a staff bus or transport allowance for staff of the company working at Ahir Makara. He appealed to the River State government to reconsider its action against him and others and asked the company to reinstate them, noting that they have not committed any offence.
As we speak, the first thing that we noticed on the 7th of September, when I got to work, my timekeeper told me that I've been given a termination letter, that the 3 of us that attended that meeting will be terminated from job. So I want them to restrain us back, and then the city train should be given to our yard, or if they know they cannot provide the city train, they should pay the transport allowance. That's it. We are not demanding for much. At least we are human. We know how the economic situation is.
Also, the other person declared wanted, Chiboso Glory Jekyll, said he was a former staff of Julius Berger. Let's listen to him.
I'm among those that declared wanted. They declared me wanted because I am asking for a city train bus, that long white bus, that will come at Ayamakara. So whenever we close work, the bus will carry us to Adedayo also, so we can locate our. Since the first year that I started work with Julius Berger, 2020, now they are not giving us any city. That thing has caused an accident to one of our co-workers, carpenter. Okay, and every time we have a two bus meeting every Monday morning, we talk about it. They should give us city train. So when they got a meeting on the 17th of August, we now dedicate ourselves from Ayamakara. When we went there, I asked for the city train. I did not steal, I did not fight, I did not vandalize any company property, just because of that incident of asking for city train.
And I was built to speak with one of those declared wanted on the show today. We had spoken earlier, had an agreement, Tambari Igbara, that is. However, a while ago, before time for the conversation, got a message from him reading, "Good evening, sir. Please, in regards to the interview, I can't come on again by 5 p.m. because of my state of health now, and secondly, for my safety purpose. Thanks for your total understanding." Well, we'll take on this matter. As to the River State government declaring these men wanted, what do you make of it? Considering the information available in the public space, should the sacked workers should have been sacked in the first place? Should they have been declared wanted? Line to open 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003 or 0007. WhatsApp on 0809-030-6416. We are live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. Prince from Rumokuta, thanks for waiting. Go ahead. Is Prince still there? Oh, I guess not. Via Facebook, Kinsley Gochika goes, please, the governor should let them be, please. Those guys were asking for what ordinarily is supposed to be theirs, please. Crystal Okachi goes, please leave River State alone for Wiki. And via WhatsApp, good evening, Dar. Are we supposed to be begging the governor? Also via WhatsApp, good evening, Dar. Governor, please forgive the boys and talk to Berger. You need to see how reckless the drivers are on the road. I'm not surprised the guy pulled out, especially after you announced the story to be discussed a whole 2 hours ahead of the interview. First it was civil servants, then labor leaders, now it's private sector workers who suddenly withdrew their participation from a pre-arranged interview. That would have helped that person enlighten the public on information regarding the River State government. Declaring them wanted is easy. Can the state government prove the allegations? Or the River State government is now doing exactly what they love accusing federal security agencies of doing, which is to charge enemies with trumped-up charges, as text from Oigbo. Kingsley from LMA, hi there, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Hello, Bayo.
Hello, Kingsley, go on.
Okay, now, you can see the system which the River State government is operating. Now, look at these guys. They are just trying to survive. And you see most of these concession companies, they will come in, give you an appointment, shabby appointment. And at the end of the day, they will use you and dump you. If these guys now have a document signed between them and Julius Berger, and all those conditions are there, you will find out that you can go to court. The reason why today you see our governor going to court, because he has documents backing whatever he's doing. But these boys, because of ignorance, oh, I'm looking for a job, I don't have one. Give me. I'll give you an appointment letter tomorrow morning. Most of them are even mouthy appointment letter, and they will start up a job. How can you, that train box you are talking about, is this thing that they used to carry people, put it in this federation, in this country, automatically they have banned them for using that train bus. But they keep using them. Which none of their expatriates will ever use. But here in Nigeria, we guide them, we give them security on ST bus, and they drive. Now, people doing menial job for you, carry them or give them a good pen. That is what is going on now. They can form anything and put on their head as a matter of because they want to disrupt the job. But I bet you that if this guy has a document signed relating to all those conditions of services, I can bet you that Julius Berger will not mess them up. So I tell them, next time you are doing situations like this, make sure you have a document on your hand. Because this is they are doing, they will deny you and they will lay allegation upon your head. That is injustice we are fighting in this country. Thank you, Dio.
Councillor, you're welcome. No, I think. Hi, you're welcome as well. Go on.
Hi, Dio. Good evening.
Hello.
All right. Well, putting 3 people on a wanted list on what crime? I think we have passed this age. We should have passed this age where somebody comes up and just gives an allegation that is not there. You should sue that person.
Oh,
sue whosoever that have tagged 3 of them as criminals.
Well, the River State government declared them wanted, so who should be sued exactly?
That is democracy. They should sue the government.
Okay. Well,
the government should bring out whoever gave them those information, because we are trying to keep sanity in Nigeria and River State. Our pockets are biting. You tax me quite all right. So what is the allegation about? It doesn't make sense. It's senseless. If they're saying give us a truck, please give them a truck. I could give them a stipend for allowance to pay on transportation. Is that too hard to ask for? Yeah, they spend so much money carrying expatriates up and down. Expatriates that don't even have more than an ONG. They're handy people. Even in their country, I can't even give them an escort.
Yeah, but if we don't provide, I mean, I know it's a digression, but if we don't provide escorts for them, they might be kidnapped. We might kidnap them.
No, not the kind of escort attention they give them. Not this kind. Not this kind, please.
No. Great to hear from you.
They should treat their workers well. Amigos workers, how much is this? When you say work under the rain, you feel pity for people's fathers, people's brothers, people's husbands. Cost of living is high.
No, great to hear from you. Great to hear from you, Nana. Thanks for contribution via Facebook. Patrick and Ebele goes, the government, I think, went too far by declaring them wanted. But it is also important to note that the government had made it clear that it will not allow any disruption of its ongoing project. Let's see, and via WhatsApp, I've got a comment here. I'm sure if the governor had his way, he would have declared some of the pensioners wanted. What kind of a tyrannical system is the governor running in the state? People working are not being paid, and it's declaring them wanted, whereas the governor pays almost every member of his family. He mentioned a figure here, which I will not read out because I'm not sure you can provide any evidence supporting that. You say it's verifiable and in public domain. I know someone who's a beneficiary, that Patrick from Rumekini. Well, Patrick, I don't know about it. Maybe you can provide your source or information, then I might read out the full details later on. Governor Wike, kindly leave those boys alone. Face your PDP wahala. What is wrong for asking for better incentive for work done? Those boys' take-home pay is about 51k, very poor. That's from Maxwell Nabina. All right, Maxwell. It's all about leadership. All right. Okay. The state is using police against innocent citizens, but when it comes to security, Wike will tell us he's not in charge of police. Failed government. I've got Marvo from Ajib. Marvo, you're welcome. Please go on.
Okay, Mr. Dayo. Okay, based on the issue that is at hand concerning the staff of Berger, I think for me, there is something I want to know concerning that issue of their salary and their payment of a thing. As you being a journalist, before they employ you, you have agreement with your management concerning your salary and other things, whether they will give you private car as a staff, all those things. You have to know concerning your all those things, if you will work or not. I think to me, the staff, for them to come and start jobs, definitely they may know how much they will pay them for them to start. Not maybe government is giving them better contract. They are hearing the huge amount of money. They said, okay, since they are hearing this amount of money, let them increase their salary.
Just a moment, Marvel, just a moment. From information available to me, it's not about the salaries or whether or not they should be increased. They're asking for a means of transporting them from the project site to some other place where they can easily access public transportation. Apparently, from the project site, they can't access public transportation. And from my conversation with my guest earlier, or who was supposed to be my guest, one of the declared persons, or the persons declared wanted, it's standard practice. They have similar modes of transportation at other construction sites as well by the same company. But at their construction sites, there is no such transport system made available to them, and there's no allowance provided as well. And they were simply asking for it.
Okay, I've gotten you. But if maybe they come before they start the job, hello?
Go ahead.
If maybe before they start the job, if the management or the company...
Can you speak louder, please?
Are you hearing me now?
It's even worse now.
Okay, are you hearing me?
Go ahead. Wrap it up, please.
I said, let me conclude. I said, if maybe because they have agreement that they will issue them such transportation of taking them down to certain site and all these things, that would have been a different issue. If the management that provides it according to the agreement. They think they don't have any agreement. I think even if they apply, it's something that the management has to consider if they refuse. Not something of forcing the water person that they refuse. All these things depend on the agreement they have with the
Marvel, even if there was supposed to be an agreement, and I'm not sure a matter of this nature that there needed to have been such an agreement, but even if there needed to have been an agreement and it wasn't agreed upon initially, terms of working or terms of engagement can always be negotiated or renegotiated. Just because you have a contract when you start work doesn't mean that you cannot renegotiate that contract after the job has begun. Okay, I think Marvel is gone. Adedayo is here from Umubiakani. Okay, Adedayo is gone as well. Via WhatsApp, I think I'll head back to WhatsApp for now. The governor should listen to the workers' plea for better pay. Once again, I'm not sure it's about pay, because the company Julius Berger has enjoyed a lot of patronage from the state. And please, they should advise the drivers, they're very reckless. One broke my side mirror claiming I can't do anything. Could have been direct. Don't be surprised that Governor Wike will declare everyone wanted just because they didn't support him on this heartless decision of his. There's a God. The governor should please forgive them, then look into the demands. Pastor Toshi said that. Excuse me, who sent those Julius Berger workers to demand for their entitlement? I don't think they know. The company Julius Berger is the governor's baby. Who sent them? This is unfortunate. The governor had said, touch not my anointed and do Julius Berger no harm. I pity them. Ike God said that. Hello, Hard Fact, welcome.
Good evening, Dio. My name is... Sorry, let me just be anonymous to save myself.
That's fine, go ahead.
I may start with Julius Berger.
Okay.
And I want to tell you that what those boys did, they did nothing. Right now, what is going on now, they are paying off all the people they just employed from 1 year to 2 years. They are paying them off so that they feel that the people that they are generating the troubles. So the situation they are talking about, in that detail we had COVID-19 issues.
Okay.
We lost one person, one of our supervisors. Currently now there's somebody that is on quarantine in one of the site here, one of the timekeepers, and they're keeping all these things on the low. There we are dying. We need help in this company, seriously. And there's no way for us to talk to the governor. So Rivers people should know the truth, that these people are oppressing us. If you talk, they will look for you. So thank you.
You're welcome. I've got a few more minutes to go for this conversation, so here's what we're going to do. If you have any inside information regarding this matter, maybe you're a staff of Julius Berger and you are either directly or indirectly involved in this matter, I'd like to hear from you if you can. So please free up the phone lines. If you fall in that category I just described, do call the numbers right now. The numbers to call 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. Once again, call 0817 923 0002 or 0817 923 0003. Alright, what's up? 0809 030 6416. Speaking of which, the city bus the workers are asking for is something Julius Berger can afford. It is disheartening to hear that the governor, who swore oath to protect the interests of Rivers people and be fair to all, is the one at the forefront of intimidating workers working under conditions he would not allow his children to be employed. The multinationals are back after colonialism, and they keep using the Oja boys to enslave Nigerians in their various slave camps called work sites. I've got an Isaac on the line. Isaac, you're welcome.
Dayo, good evening.
Are you in some way connected to this situation?
No, I'm just a concerned citizen.
Okay, Isaac, I'm glad for your concern, but I'd like to hear from someone who's connected to this matter, and I did announce that just a while ago. So if you're connected to this somewhere or another, you're a staff of Julius Berger, maybe you have some inside information, do call my numbers now. Still via WhatsApp. Wake is worse than military government, that's Amuche. I think very soon they will change the name of the state to be Berger State. The former Commissioner of Environment lost his job because he wrote a letter to Julius Berger. Some youths were declared wanted some time ago because of same Julius Berger. Now workers of the same company have been declared wanted. I fear this Julius Berger. Please, can the governor declare someone wanted? Does the governor have the constitutional right to declare someone wanted? That's Stanley from Port Harcourt. Stanley, I believe so. My immediate response to that would be yes. Am I absolutely correct? Well, I can't be 100% certain, but I do think that the governor, as a matter of fact, I think I am absolutely correct. The governor does have the right of powers to declare a person wanted or order a person's arrest. Hello, Hardfact, welcome.
Yes, Dayo, good evening, sir.
All right, go ahead.
I want to remain anonymous because everybody is scared right now.
That's fine.
You know, this incident that happened, these boys, I believe they didn't follow this matter properly.
Okay.
They've made things difficult to the extent that even now the workers are bullied in the extent that if they cut our money now, I don't think we will say anything. Everybody is scared because we don't want to lose our job. Because if we speak out, these people will sack us. And the governor will give them the backing.
What did Barrow and Co do wrong? You said they didn't go about it the proper way. What do you think they did wrong?
I felt the manner and the approach they use. Because we don't have union. The union we have is like, I don't know, a Kogi statesman, he's not active. Safety shoe will take time before they give us safety shoe. See, look at some of our workers. Most of them don't even have their coveralls. It will take time before these things will come. You know, and it's in fact, it's disheartening. The money, okay, those of us staying in far areas, before you get to where the staff bus will pick you, your transport has been exhausted. That is one. And secondly, when you get to enter the bus, you see the whole place is crowded. Closing time, somebody removes shoe like this, everywhere with a smell. These people, they don't know what we are facing, and the supervisors, they give them a healers. You see, with the escort, they will sit 1-1. Each supervisor sits 1-1 in their own healers. They don't know what the workers are passing through. And these boys now are trying. The few that just want to speak out because they are indigenous of the state. And look at what they are doing to them. The governor said don't even want to pay attention to people that are doing the job for them. Assistants now said, they cry because it pain. Give us transport if motor they had us. Then increase the salary small. We'll not be so they ask for too much. And these people just act as if we not be human beings.
How much are you being paid right now? How much are you being paid?
Yes, the salary where I'm paid 60,000 naira because I've worked for about, I think, 4 years now.
Okay.
Because when I started, it was small. You know, every year they add 12% of your basic. Every year they add 12% of your basic. It's like a golden chain. You have to wait for every year they will add 12%. You know, and with hard labor, if you sit down there and see you're in big problem. That kind of a thing.
So when you started, how much were you earning?
Okay, when I started, I think it was about 40,000 was my first salary. 41,000 or so. And now you can't compare. During that period, at least you buy Gare, I think. The rubber of Gare that time. I
apologize, sir, but that's the most that I can take. Thanks for calling in, though.
All right, thank you, sir.
Very welcome. And I have to wrap up the conversation right now. We've got a commercial break coming up. The major news report they are at 6 p.m. Open season is up after that. Do please stay with us.